Romance. Kiss.
What's up? What's up, guys? The Juggernaut here. We're live on Madden 17. We have the last Super Bowl game. The 15-1 Packers versus the 10-6 Bills.
Anyway, let's go ahead and right there.
And my sexy angel right here.
Let's
The darkness.
Hello, everybody.
And Iron Vagina.
This is Madden 17 on EA Sports.
He told you that earlier. You
The
didn't
long
hear it.
build-up is over, and
He
Super
called Iron
Bowl
Man
52
like
is
Iron
finally
Vagina.
here. These teams have had 2 weeks to prepare, and no doubt they are ready to get the biggest game of their lives started.
Latavius
Who will
Murray.
leave the field as
Jonathan
champions of the
Stewart.
NFL? It's the Packers going up against the Bills. So the time has come. Let's send you out to the stadium and join the 2 men that will have the Super Bowl call here on Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, thank you. We are indeed at the beautiful state-of-the-art U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here between the Green Bay Packers and the Buffalo Bills. Alongside my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton. We are honored to be here for the biggest spectacle in sports, the Super Bowl. Are you ready, partner?
I am more than ready, and I love the word you used, honored, because it is an honor, privilege to be here. My excitement is just about to burst through the booth. I can't wait to do this.
Well, sitting with both of these teams and talking in the meetings and media day and all the hoopla that goes into this, there was one common theme. They're ready to stop the talking and start playing football.
Yeah, they were probably ready a while ago. Now they can just focus on it. It's done. The only talking they have to worry about now is post-game, and they hope that they'll be talking as the winning team.
And we'll see. You know, both sides come in with a game plan to start. We'll see how the adjustments are made throughout, because there are always adjustments in this game.
I want to see if they come out conservative, trying to minimize errors, or if they have enough confidence to attack early and try and take advantage of the other team's nervousness.
Butler. Aaron Dobson ready for the kickoff.
All the talk, all the hype, but the fastest prologue as this Super Bowl is underway. Let's feel it at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
So pinpoint, so accurate. Sometimes we forget just how good he is. We start to take him for granted because he always places the ball exactly where it needs to be for his receivers.
Stewart is the lone setback. They're going to give it to him running right. A strong running. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and cretes extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Of course we think of Aaron Rodgers as a pocket passer, but you and I both know this guy's a pure athlete. He can get outside and make plays with his legs as well.
I showed it right there, outside of the pocket and on the money. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Stewart on the counter. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Second down following the run. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
But they only got
6 yards to go here on second down.
That's that defense stays in the background of the other team.
On play action. Now Rodgers. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
Third down now following the completed pass.
They want to attack me. They want to attack me. They want to say.
On play action, Rodgers. To his left. And a sideline pass. That's caught by Thomas. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the first down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap.
Third down, one-on-one. You got to go to the marker, know where it is. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on fourth down here. They'll try to run for it. Here's Kuhn. The fullback dive held up short. And this crowd into it early. They're going to stand tall on the opening drive of the football game.
That shit did not hold up. Hell no.
Challenge they 7 on that opening drive. They didn't want to settle for a field goal.
Felt like a tone setter. You know, that's what they were looking for because a lot of teams, they'll march it downfield, and when they kick the field goal, it almost feels disappointing, doesn't it? You have a nice drive. I think this team decided, guess what? No matter what, we're going for the 6, try and put those points on the board and set them back on their heels.
But unfortunately, that mentality did not work out.
That shit better be overturned.
After review of the play,
Ain't that about some bitch? Ain't that about a bitch?
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have
blitz coming, and down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So a second down run for Murray. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. He was able to pick up 6 yards there, so that leaves him with a 3rd and 13. They've gone backwards so far in this series. 3rd and 13. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. To the sideline, and a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part,
no, he said yes.
getting his
Okay.
feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of
Yeah.
course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
That has
She fucking videos off the head.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this?
I don't do this all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Hey, rough the pass.
So a big roughing the passer penalty, Charles, and of course that's 15 yards.
And everyone knows how protected the quarterbacks are. You've got to make sure that when you launch at the quarterback, that you're hitting him in the right spot and in the right time.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to run home with, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
I ran for a total of 10 yards.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. It got his man complete. And he's brought down after a good gain.
Holding, offense.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He completes it to Jordan Nelson. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Mike Wallace, 70 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guy's covering, take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. All right, this is a guy that needs no introduction to the league. He has been around quite a while.
And it's good that they have him because when he looks around his huddle, he may not have guys with the same experience. Maybe some of the youngsters, and his veteran leadership should help them along the way.
Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And how about this wide receiving core, Charles?
Well, I was in the hotel watching a little film, and you popped your head in and said, these receivers are pretty good from what I can tell. You're exactly right. Can't wait to see them do their thing out on the field.
And ready now for 2nd and 9. They go with Murray again, and he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Keep running with Murray.
And a peek at the defense for the Packers.
When you say the name Richard Sherman, you get a wide variety of reaction. All I know is that when I watch him play, very few false steps, and excellent understanding of what offenses are trying to do.
40 and Sherman. Oh, Sherman.
So a 3rd and 8.
I'm over here. Flag.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. The Bills send the punter out. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his 1st. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce.
Oh, a ball batted in the air. Now it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Defense. The penalty is declined.
Oh, fuck, they picked me. They picked me.
They'll come out in the pistol.
They did that shit. They did that shit.
They go play action here on 1st down. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Michael Bannon in there yet again. What else is new as he continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Down for 10. Second down to 20.
Murray the lone setback. Now Breeze. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So here's 3rd and 20, and with a long yardage, defense going with a nickel look. Now a play fake. Breeze. He's got time. This one brought in by Dorial Green-Beckham.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And a big face mask penalty here, 15 yards.
You never want to get your hands up in the face mask area because your fingers can get tangled up there, and that can hurt you as a player.
Rolling on 1st down is Breeze. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it, no one got it. Breeze going to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. It looked like he might have had a window there, but the rhythm was just a little bit off.
It certainly was, because everything that has to come together to get a pass completed, yeah, you're right. The sync just wasn't there.
15.
False start, offense.
And following that penalty, the offense really backed up now on third down. On third and long, it's Breeze. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away.
Head coach is having a
and a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time, one play interception, so this offense fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
The ball popped in the air, intercepted. Picked off by the longtime Charger, Eric Weddle. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense. That the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see most of the time.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me, because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Son of a whole bitch. Now gonna fucking overturn that one, but Charlie gonna overturn the obvious first down one.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. There to escape, and he goes down. Bobby Wagner in there to sack him, and that is him now on the year. The Bills send the punter out. He's been terrific so far.
Okay.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Oh, we'll see what happens. They think they're going to fail like Elliott do in life.
They come out here in the eye. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he'll let it go deep right side. That's going to be knocked away.
I ain't catch the ball, but they didn't intercept it. They failed it like Elliott does in life.
But the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
Second down now after the incompletion.
Don't make any money off it.
Rodgers will try again on second down. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Mike Wallace, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
On every offensive coordinator, they call 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He's going to let it go again. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play for the Pack on third. 46 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
Allen was the quarterback in his center on that play. They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know they're going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
He was trying to go to Aaron Dodson that time, and second down.
You can feel the anguish all the way up here. It certainly looked like he had that one in the end zone, open, unable to hold on to it.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Back to the air on second down. It's caught by Jackson. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Let's go with this.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down.
We're going to get it somewhere.
The lone running
We're going
back.
to get it somewhere now.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. A great read, and it's picked off. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Oh, that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
That was such pass interference.
Here now a look at Drew Brees in our player spotlight. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. They begin the drive with a run by Murray. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. That changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now Brees throwing on second down. It's caught by Mike Evans. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Back. Jesus Christ,
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And that will come the offense as they take over. A chance for us to look now at the Bills' defense. And the interception the last time their third take away the game, Charles.
They're just flocking to the football so well. And not only are they doing that, they're making plays and taking it away.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Dante Fowler in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Throwing is Rodgers. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 46 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Offense.
It should have been defense, bitch.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play.
Oh, well, I ain't gonna trip.
Now a play fake here on first down. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
So a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 52. It's a close game here early on. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
7-0.
Yes, babe.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out.
Well, not go call somebody a certain word, name.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change when we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. The Bills send the punter out as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Taking it about the 16. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by the longtime Charger, Eric Will. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
Don't you suck my dick.
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them. Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him. But there's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
Encroachment, defense.
Oh, that's what.
Still 2nd down.
Again, we'll see the pistol here.
They're going to suck them dry.
Following the penalty, it's Murray. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
There's Breeze looking for Green. Back on that, it's intercepted. Can you believe it? It's a Super Bowl 49 hero, Malcolm Butler.
Let's face it, we're all going to remember Malcolm Butler from the Super Bowl, the interception that reverberates, the one that denied Seattle back-to-back Super Bowl titles. But he's become a very talented, good player in the league. He's not going to just be remembered for one play.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On second down, they run with Stewart. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. And how about that defensive front? Creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility.
And that's caught inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Dante Fowler in on the stop.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things, and they've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They played so well throughout this entire game.
And my goodness, another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Bills offense comes out ready to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there. Totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. 3 yards, defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on third.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
To throw is Breeze. And it's complete. Hooper. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Oh, and the defender took some liberties there with a late hit, roughing the passer.
The league has done a great job of defining what is a late hit and illegal contact on a quarterback. The defenders really have to get in line.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. And seeing nowhere to throw. This one away from arm, incomplete. Now it's third down. 10 yards to go on third. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs.
False start, offense.
A long way to go here for the offense on third down after the penalty. 3rd and 15. And here's motion again. And that's going to be 2 in a row.
False start, offense.
What are you even doing?
Takes one to no one.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
I know what I'll do. Madden.
The Bills send the punter out as he's on to kick it away.
And
he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do.
Kind of sounded perfect
Do
just
they
then.
continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Everybody on
Often
stream
affect
noticed
the
that
play
Nightingale
calling with
sounded
the
perfect.
interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last. And that's caught to 30. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 50 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you're not doing that. There's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end. Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
I can't see this right now, but
On second down, here's Rodgers. And incomplete there. Nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
And extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4.
Talking about pick.
Rodgers
This
going to
whole
throw.
fucking game, basically.
And he comes back with one complete. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field,
Is that
with the
Chris?
game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Ah, fuck. Look, Garrett Blunt. Oh, no. Wait, hold on. Stop fucking with Garrett Blunt. Oh, my ball. My other free safety, really? Do I have any more fucking free safety? That's what I want to know.
No, my headset just died.
One more free safety.
On second down, here's Breeze.
Boom!
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
He's got Evans. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Catches like that from Mike Evans, just another reason he was the 7th pick in 2014.
It's almost not fair because you can see the frame. What is he, about 6'5" or so, somewhere in that neighborhood? So his catch radius is absolutely tremendous. That makes it very difficult to cover him, even if you surround him with people. But also, he can run. I mean, his speed is absolutely surprising to a lot of people. The evolution of Clay Matthews as a player, it's just one that they're going to end up writing books about. He didn't even start until his senior year at USC. He didn't start in high school. And now he's at all-pro level in the NFL. How about the play he just made there?
Yeah, he has certainly made a name for himself. William Clay Matthews III. Now Breeze on third down. He's going to be sacked back on his side of the field at the 44. Terrence Knighton in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Bills now making their way back out onto the field. And dare I say, luck was on their side last drive. The short field goal was missed, so they went unscathed.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I think you nailed it perfectly. Fortunate, because he's not supposed to miss from that distance. No way at all. But the flip side now, though, is he did. And you know there's been a little chatter about that along the way as they went off the field. They're going to try and stay in his head now and see if they can force him into more misses just like that.
Bryant, the lone receiver, left. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. He's going to air one out. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Hold this. That motherfucker right there.
So pass interference, partner with all the rule changes. It is hard to be a defender in the pass game.
Brandon, is tough in college. It's a lot harder in the NFL. You can't touch him after 5 yards downfield. You can't touch him while the ball's not in the air. You can't touch him at all until the ball is at the receiver's hands. Very different.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Hakeem Nicks from 6 yards away. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
14-0.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bills getting set to go. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not on the team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Now a play fake here on first down. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he's brought down after a good gain. Give him 22 on that one. And it's first down, Buffalo.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
The tackle was made by Michael Bennett.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Good gain of 14 there to moves the chains. Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys exactly what they wanted, what types of looks they should expect to get, and how they would beat those coverages each and every time, and it paid off on that play.
The penalty on first down backs them up 5. It's now first down at 15.
Don't got any points on the fucking board.
And now movement again, and they'll march even further backward.
False start, offense.
10-yard penalty there on first down, so now first and 20.
I know DeMarco Murray is a good fucking player, but he's not your whole damn
And here's
team.
motion again, and that's going to be 2 in a row.
False start, offense.
How the fuck are you avoiding this? Check.
Taking it 25.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bobby Wagner in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
33.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package, the little 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
The point after try for Gostkowski. And it is now 21-0.
1-0.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back on the field. On first down, Murray. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that
False
play.
start, offense.
This is better go focus.
Murray the lone setback. And he'll get it up the middle. And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you've got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
A double Chris.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. And now movement again, and they'll march even further backward.
2 minutes, 52 seconds.
Okay, what game packs do you have? All of them. I have every single one. I have spoiled fucking life. So spoiled. I have awesome friends and an awesome hubby.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze.
Awesome.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
We're going to see a jerk over here.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. That's taken on the 25.
There we go.
A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Chance for us now to look at this Bills defense again. They struggled that last drive. They were kind of hit 2 ways, both with the run and the pass.
And I love how you brought hit into it, because a lot of defense coordinators like to show a little cut-up film the night before a game. And they usually have some boxing in there, and it always shows the guy being the aggressor, the guy on his toes punching, not back on his heels taking punches.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. We'll come back to Super Bowl 52 after this. A reminder, coming up at the intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Larry Ridley and the crew in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report.
Hey, we live. 319. Live enough now.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Out left side here to Bryant. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and it didn't do it very often.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talking about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Got the hand caught up in the grill of the face mask. 15-yard penalty.
So tough for a defender. You're trying so hard to make a play, and the way that these offensive guys can move around, sometimes your hand gets into the wrong place.
Damn me. I'll get the blood out, damn me.
A fresh set of downs, and they're at the 1. 1st and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Buying time to his... And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Des Bryant, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Goskowski for the point after.
Oh, shit.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. That time a 6-play drive. And the result, a Green Bay score. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get...
Things I have on getting more downloads.
Hold on, guys.
Amazing. That's actually really good. The most downloads I've gotten is like 100 and, what was it, like 70, and it's on a treehouse I did. Because people like treehouses. Throw that mess away. I think I am going to build a, well, I've already said it on my stream, Buffalo Wild Wings, but I'll have to name it something else.
I wish it was that easy to pick trash up in the house.
Right? Wouldn't it be, wouldn't you do it more if it was? Alright, empty the trash. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Go to Manage Worlds. So you can go to Manage Worlds. I'm going to build a restaurant with bars in it that serves chicken wings, if I can find them, and has giant-ass TV for sports. For SPP, oh, okay. So let's see here. I need to find a lot that's not filled at this point. Alright, we'll do that one. Call it Chokin' Chicken.
You choke my chicken.
I don't think I can call it Chokin' Chicken.
Why don't you just call it choking a Smurf?
Because it's Buffalo Wild Wings, so he said call it Chokin' Chickens. Okay, I'm totally gonna do that.
Choking chickens, huh?
Yep, Chokin' Chickens is gonna be the Wild Wings restaurant. Challenge accepted. Except this lot, I don't think is quite big enough.
First you say it's choking chickens, and then you say the lot's not big enough.
Russell already made the "that's what she said" joke.
into the game, but you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I don't need the point.
When you put together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Thanks, Brandon. And welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Bills have to be very disappointed right now. The Packers are dominating the scoreboard here at the Super Bowl, and they really just need to avoid big mistakes moving forward. All right, let's do this. Here's the first half highlights. Midway through the first quarter, Rodgers got his man deep downfield. He gone. Packers land the first punch. Packers on offense, first quarter winding down. Bryant corral the deep ball, and he won't be brought down until he makes it to the 28-yard line. Packers would later throw a pick on the drive.
Gets up after a minute, he goes back to his football.
Offense out now following the interception. Rodgers on target here, and that connection will lead to a gain of 44 yards. The offense would later throw a pick to end the drive. Packers Packers on offense midway through the second. Rodgers is going to complete the pass from the gun, and it leads to a touchdown. Them up by 2 touchdowns. Fields with the football late in the half. Breeze is under pressure and throws the pick. Packers take it back all the way for the score. The Packers up now by 21. Still late stages of the second. Rodgers on point with the throw, and it's caught for the touchdown. Packers pushing the lead to 28. That'll do it from our EA Sports Studios. The second half.
Let's go, baby.
Of Super Bowl 52 still to come as we kick it back over to Brandon and Charles in Minneapolis.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again. Number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Play action. Breeze. Pressure at the middle, and down he goes. Dante Hightower in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Well, there was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right.
Do it again.
Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Clay Matthews, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
All right, I deserve that.
The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken from just outside the 30. Look at the spin.
Balance.
This is one beautiful ass return that's going to be good.
And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Oh, and you just can't do that. 15 yards on the roughing the kicker call.
Absolutely inexcusable. The kicker's in a defenseless position, and he just gets taken out.
Oh, thank you for the follow. That's awesome.
MD, you son of a bitch.
They run again with Murray. He's seen a ton of action tonight. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And that's another stop for the defense, something we've seen all game long. They have been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. And finding the tight end Hooper. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that. Pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Well, that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see what the offense gets done. You know how we get focused to the end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on.
On second down, here's Rodgers. Steps away. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the... This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 43 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
I got lost
the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
They come out here watching someone stream. Into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
But I'm fun.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers continue to roll. Extra point try for Gostkowski. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, sir. And now it's blocked. And now the Bills have it.
Who told you that fucking lie at your
but not much further than that.
Yeah, I know I'm
point attempt snuffed
told you that fucking lie.
Well, times have definitely changed on the PAT and the extra point, haven't they?
You said a lot of
more
things
effort goes into this play from both sides.
Yeah, because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you try to block the field.
No doubt about it. Before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, it's really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, they spent a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
Alien-headed white boy.
That's 8.5. Wait till my Okie comes out. I don't recognize the help anymore.
They'll try and get the running game going here with Murray. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
I do know from experience, if you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense.
Don't worry, a little bit
now you're getting ready to tee off on the quarterback because they control it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Breeze to throw on second down. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
37.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
From the gun on third down, Breeze. And the third down pass falls incomplete.
Shit.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Yes, I know you said that, yes.
it get pulled out of the oven, or is it still cooking? Okay.
This is taken at the 15.
Don't worry, I got your shit.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
We're gonna hit another one downtown. Gonna be in Big Sky Country.
They go play action here on first down. On the move to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. A nice gain of 21 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Looking down. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Dobson, 56 yards. And the Packers are pouring it on. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches, and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
The point after try for Gostkowski. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out come the Bills. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense is able to run successfully.
The handoff. It's Murray.
Don't want nothing to
he'll be taken down before he gets into enemy territory. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges have given us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
Illegal block in the back.
Following the flag, 1st and 20 now. They come up in an offset eye. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early.
False start, offense.
1st and 25. Get longer. Make it longer,
They'll run it now out of the gun. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. These short ones still have their value. You can still set up the play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
That motherfucker.
Face mask. Defense.
I may have accidentally got the face mask.
And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
Now Breeze. It's complete to Lockett. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 9 on the play. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. And there the man coverage not good enough player, and they're able to complete the pass.
Excellent recognition of the man coverage, and they found the guy who can win downfield.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Hey, that ass up.
Now Dunbar. Room here to run. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain. And it's 3rd and 2 now.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And the yellow flag hurts this offense, and now they face a tough 3rd down.
Not that motherfucking tough, man. You're over-exaggerating shit.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And able to complete it to Green Beckham. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it up, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying...
Hey, hold on, where the fuck is Bobby Wagner? Oh, no. What the fuck?
do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Another pistol look here. And here is motion again. And that's going to be 2 in a row.
First and 20.
And the penalty now makes it 1st and 20. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Over the middle to Evans. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be a 2nd and long. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
There we go. Wagner.
Back to the ground game. Here's Murray. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says, try something different. Try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
And down he goes. A sack. They sack him back across midfield at about the 48-yard line. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Now Stewart, and he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Clayton Gathers makes the stop.
For that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
Rodgers to throw on second down. And now here's another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Now the Bills' offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive. They need points big time.
Run.
So the false start will back them up 5.
False start, offense.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. One day. Check. Crunch.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first.
He's got it at the 15. They chalked that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Well, they tried to swing it on left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels.
Hey, fat ass. Hey, fat ass. Which one?
Not fat, I'm fluffy.
Acting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage. Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss. Latavius Murray, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's 4th down. And that was incomplete, but I don't know how much of that falls on the quarterback. He was pressured.
Brandon, the rush showed up so fast, the quarterback had no chance to get the ball downfield.
And Zerline's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I guess we're at the stage here where they wouldn't say no to any points, but I don't think field goals are what they're looking for here in the second half.
I don't either, Brandon. When you're down as much as they are, that's a sign of a head coach waving the white flag to me.
After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's the Bills defense now as they head out to defend here. They had the interception last time, led to a field goal.
And kept points off the board against them as well. What a great way to end a drive. Take it away and set your offense up to put points on the board themselves.
The only thing would have been better a touchdown. Now they'll be looking to get the stop and lead to that here on the next drive. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. See if they stay on the ground for second down. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll run it here with Blunt. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Illegal blocking the ball. Offense.
We got three nil. Hey, man, we got three. Let's go.
1 quarter remains in Super Bowl 52. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Double tight.
Seeing as that their offense kept running the damn ball
They fake the give. Now Rodgers shreds under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Frank Clark in there to drop him, and he continues to wreak havoc in offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops. He's got a man complete.
There we go.
Pass interference. Defense.
Certainly some contact there, and that's why there's a penalty on the defender for pass interference.
So hard to time it up for a defender to hit the receiver when the ball arrives. Got there a little bit early on that one.
Following the penalty, here's Stewart. And some space here. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Tight, guys, double tight.
Now Blunt. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Throwing is Rodgers. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal blocking the ball. Offense.
So a costly penalty and now a tougher 3rd down situation. Blunt, the lone running back. On play action, it's Rodgers. Rolling to his left. He completes it to Bryant. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
484 yards. This game.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Strong right.
Back to the ground now with Stewart. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
They shanking my team. Receiver.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Only 2 yards on the completion at second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call,
right.
You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Oh, yeah.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Here's Blunt. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. The veteran tight end Scott Chandler, the intended receiver, and that brings up 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Breeze now on 1st down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
You?
Yeah, it looks like a fucking Ford.
You guys take that.
Right. 5-5-5. 53.
You should know by now. I ate everything with pepper spaghetti. You can have like pretend spaghetti since you moved in, have we?
Yeah?
Like actual spaghetti.
Yeah, I made it. She made it. Is my cooking that forgettable?
Cooking itself is that forgettable.
This is forgettable.
Breeze will try again on 2nd down. And finding the tight end
That's making himself
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
It's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
Ninja.
Oh, it's kind of
They're
hard
just
to
a
not
couple of
hear you
yards
walking.
shy of a 1st down here on 3rd down.
You guys don't hear me walking in the morning, so.
Sound like a goddamn earthquake.
Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. This one complete left side
I
to
just see you
Rebecca.
walking around in the
And he
morning.
will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And now Matthews couldn't really tell what happened there defensively, but he's still down.
Pull that knife and shank.
While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
I thought this was football, not ghetto ball.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Over the middle to Evans. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Simple slant route and part of a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Encroachment, defense.
A little bit, but not really.
Automatic 1st down.
Nope. Okay, now? Yeah, go good.
I might have been full football. That's not the center.
my fault. I think.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Finding time. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
I know.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. Here we go on 1st and 15. Breeze to throw again. And for a 3rd time tonight, look at the big man rumble. A great read, and it's picked off. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Short throw pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Yes, I do.
Goskowski for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
48-3.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and he'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call.
False start, offense.
What do you do? There, 25.
And now movement again, and they'll march even further backward.
False start, offense.
To be fair, he was kind of himself.
I don't know.
And it was after,
I don't care.
1st and 30. They were saying that the ball was placed on the 25-yard line.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends.
False start, offense.
It's okay, so I lay back on the floor and he started stretching my leg. And I tried really hard not to yell or scream or cry. So I've got this little 3-year-old running up because she saw me in pain.
Here's Murray. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
I'll be okay.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of confidence.
We got three. Ready. Here we go.
On third down, Murray. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down.
I would not want to be an offensive lineman in today's NFL, especially not a center or a guard, if you got to deal with these massive defensive tackles who could not just beat you with strength, but they can beat you with quickness and guile as well. They can get upfield and make plays. And a lot of times what they're taught, just go ahead and tackle everyone that comes in your area and keep the run with the ball.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. They come out here in the eye. Rodgers gets to his fullback, Coon, and he gets it down to the 32. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, partner, but on 2nd and inches, a lot of the times I'm leery about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a first down.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. Blunt, the lone running back. He'll get the football here. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. A couple of Bills team up to bring him down there. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
Face mask. Defense.
Face mask penalty, and Charles, you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep your hands away from that face mask.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets into the wrong spot.
Here's Rodgers. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about.
That play was way too damn fast.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The veteran tight end Scott Chandler was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about the lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense, but in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free.
Oh, let me get
I'm not going to be here when you come over more likely.
taking a break real fast.
TJ.
Commercial break.
TJ.
Brought to you by Madden. Check my shit out.
Oh shit. Alright, it didn't break your computer, it just left smudges. Jughead. Yeah. Do you care if I come over tomorrow? No. Sister. Do care if I come over tomorrow?
No.
Okay. Figured I'd ask. You know, everyone that lives in the house, so no one has left out.
I mean, that one and the black man over there, the one's going to be home all day tomorrow.
I'm aware.
Not necessarily. I have a few errands to do, but
What? What I mean by the home all day is that you don't have to work.
yeah.
Wait, you're off tomorrow?
Yep.
Sweet.
I actually got 2 days off in a row for once.
More Portal?
Yeah,
Sweet.
I'm cool with that. I finished the first one.
Yay.
I destroyed the bitch.
Sweet. The crossroad fist bump.
La 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 la.
The wife shall be here soon. She's gonna kick my ass.
Why?
Because the only thing I've had to eat all day are brownies and that one cinnamon roll. Even though I brought food. Mostly because the only thing she's had to eat today is one brownie. And that's it. So I figure fair's fair. She didn't eat for the most part all day. I didn't eat for the most part all day.
Isn't she at work though?
Yeah.
She is gonna kick your ass.
What?
How you think she's gonna kick my ass? Wait until Beth hears I haven't eaten anything but a couple of brownies and a cinnamon roll all day.
That reminds me, Chris, do we have cinnamon?
Yes. Second to bottom shelf in the back.
She's gonna make homemade cinnamon rolls.
Sugar-free
Sugar-free.
homemade cinnamon rolls. But I need biscuits or something like that.
Do you guys have biscuits?
No. I don't think we have crepes.
I was gonna say, Chris would know.
I don't think so.
It's your house.
Anime woman has a baby. Anime doctor checks the baby's hairstyle. I'm sorry, ma'am. He's the main character. Sounds no. I'm too young to die. Anime doctor. I'm sorry. You know the rules. Takes out a gun. Shoots mom.
Now it'd be even worse. I'm sorry, ma'am. He's going to be a superhero. But that means... I'm so sorry.
And it's roulette for the father, too. Nurse, spin the wheel.
And every single piece of the thing is dead.
Except for like a sliver.
Like a sliver, it's like, no, I'm too young to...
Oh, his parents were rich.
Otherwise, he's fucked.
After Super Boo absorbs Gotenks, he kills Gohan. That really hurt, didn't it? Gohan. Facing your fears would have been far less painful. This is the same thing Piccolo said to Gohan after he died while fighting Nappa during the Saiyan saga. Rule number 1 of my car. Driver picks the music, shotgun shuts their cake hole. I would have said cock hole, but you know. Some people are nicer than I am.
Driver picks the music. Past the shotgun shuts their cocksucker.
Pingus!
Huh?
Pingus!
I gotta hear this. It says when your dog makes better shifting sounds than your Honda.
Damn!
That's dog.
When your dog makes better shifting sounds than your Honda. Damn, that's bad.
That is bad.
If that's what your dog sounds like, I'd hate to hear what your Honda sounds like.
I didn't ask if you wanted it. I said eat it. being an adult is pretty easy. You just feel tired all the time and tell people how tired you are, and they tell you how tired they are. The end. For 11 reasons why Dragon Ball Super is better than Dragon Ball Z. I disagree. It's all 11 reasons. The reason being is because Dragon Ball Z is my childhood. That's all the reason I need.
Alright, babe, you ready for bed?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Elliot, tell Beth what you told me.
Oh?
That's gonna kick my ass, and as soon as I tell you why, you're going to
He
as
hasn't eaten
well.
today.
Except for a few brownies and a cinnamon roll.
Excuse me? Why not?
Because Steph has only eaten one brownie all day.
And why?
She's like, damn it, he has a point.
Still, though. Still, you guys need to eat more. Come on, babe. Oh, shit, I gotta go brush my teeth.
And nice to see you, Mom. Love you.
Actually, not you did over. Got it,
I saw you trip.
I didn't
And brings up third down. 7 yards remain now on third down.
Extra DB on the field for the Bills here on third down.
Yeah, maybe thinking pass. To throw is Rodgers. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's fourth down. So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me.
One
That was
for
one
you.
he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the fourth.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. We focus our attention on the Green Bay defense as they head out. They got the stop last time that resulted in a punt, and then it resulted in 3 for their offense.
And this is one time where the defense won't get credit for creating points, but that's exactly what they did. All right, forced them into a punt, turned it over to their offense, and guess what? Points went on the board.
Points were on the board, 3 of them. Now they'll be looking for another stop. Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
False start. Offense.
Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards. One receiver to the left is Evans. Breeze to throw on second down. Green Beckham has it over the middle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and it's a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
55 left in the game.
Offense.
So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here.
Ready? You waiting? 53.
And here is motion again. And that's going to be 2 in a row.
False start. Offense.
And a long way to go for the offense here on 2nd down. And now movement again, and they'll march even further backward.
False start. Offense.
Well, again, they'll throw with Breeze. Completion left side to Miller. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Quarterbacks like throwing the slant route, but they have to be careful about ball placement. They have to put it in a spot that makes sure the receiver has his body in front of the defender.
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
And here is motion again, and that's going to be 2 in a row.
All right, 19. Yep.
Watch left. Stop right there. Waiting.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Surveying the field. And able to complete it to Green Beckham.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
All right, 28.
Man, I got you.
Gonna be a 4th down.
Now Breeze again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Pushing the foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
And they had to not rough the damn passer.
So roughing the passer, 15-yard penalty.
And you notice how the offensive line responded. A couple went to check on the quarterback, and a couple went to the guy who hit the quarterback. No one likes to see their quarterback hit.
False start. Offense.
4:17 left in the game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him a couple on the run there. It'll be 2nd and 13. 2nd down following the run.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Taking a 19.
And now movement again, and they'll march even further backward.
False start. Offense.
Hey, we got tight left. Watch tight end. Key him. Key the tight end. Like 50.
On second down, here's Breeze. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
3 down, 3 down. We're waiting.
Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early.
28.
False start.
3
Offense.
minutes, 45 seconds after the game. This is quick break.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right.
Check. Watch me.
And here is motion again. And that's going to be 2 in a row.
False start. Offense.
Hey, it's all around.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
All out the damn game.
I got 87. That's speed. Kill.
From the gun on third down, Breeze. Over the middle to Evans. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And he fields it cleanly. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They come out here in the eye. The busy night continuing for Stewart. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. And the offense needs 7 out of this play on third down. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Looking left side, he's got it, complete.
Holding. Offense.
Probably hilarious.
Here's Ryan Allen now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter.
And the ref's going to call for the penalty.
And look at this. It's a fake. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And here come the Bills. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time with just punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
What's left?
So let's just try to get 3 more points.
Kill.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. Green Beckham has it over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Holding. Offense.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they can become bolder.
And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be third down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. 23 yards on the play. In his career, he has a spell of 10 straight seasons, 4,000 yards or more. Only quarterback to do that. We're seeing more of it here in this one.
We better not take it for granted, because what we're watching, it's vintage Drew Brees, but it still is excellent.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Second down now after the pass completion. And now they're in the hurry-up. Brees to throw again. Miller on the catch over the middle. And down inside the 15 he goes. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put 30, 50 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Again, it's Brees. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early.
False start, offense.
And now movement again, and they'll march even further backward.
Mad shit right now. I gotta get that quarterback again. Don't go in there and get that quarterback again. 30 seconds up for the game.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Brees to throw on second down. Under pressure, and down he goes. Hayes Pollard in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. 7th play of this drive coming up. A long way to go on third down. Well, the defense was improving. They still get there.
That means that there's absolutely nowhere to throw the football. No one came open because now you're really getting 3.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
That shit. Decline that shit. Hell no, we ain't going to do this shit. No, we ain't going to do this shit. Insult the insult the injury.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. 319, we got!
Rodgers throwing here. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And the Lombardi Trophy is going back home. The Green Bay Packers are your Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
While we motherfucking 15-1. All season we only lost one motherfucking game. Came together for the big one. Lost that beginning game, but we won the ending game.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
Dante Hightower, Aaron Rodgers, Woody Nelson, Jonathan Stewart.